Walking around having a good time at the, I think it was the
Super Bowl probably or somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's the advantage of having all these cameras, right? It extends your life again and again
fantastic.
and again. People know certain moments. Don't know what day it is, nor do I really care. Flew out to Atlanta where we landed at 10 p.m., ate a quick dinner, and then worked till about 1 in the morning. Woke up again here in Atlanta, ready to go, where we had an unbelievable keynote panel and unbelievable people. One of the best panels I've ever been on.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
How are you doing?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think, my journey is one of radical humility, and this is proof of it. My mom did two things, I think, that changed my life. One, out of necessity, she woke me up at 5 in the morning every day, and that was because that was her cure to having 6 kids and being a single mom that was a teacher. The other was she encouraged me, or even forced me, to participate in junior achievement. So when I was 12 years old, and then did the podcast scene afterwards, and we did one with Bob Proctor, and did our NFL players, and we had Ryan McNeil, 2-time national champion, 11-year NFL superstar and Pro Bowler, and then also Chris Cocker, who played 11 years in the league for the Browns and Cincinnati and the Atlanta Falcons. Focus, to me, is an intention is always the exponential factor to what you're doing. So I like the fact that here you were, all your intention, all your focus was on being the greatest you could be, and then all of a sudden it ended and you went right to something else. What was it that caught your eye, and what are you doing now?
I like to stay laser focused on one thing. Now as an entrepreneur, you have to wear many hats, especially as the CEO, the founder. I've got 20 hats on right now, but the end goal, what we're trying to do, I'm laser focused on it, and I don't have another full-time job. I mean, this is it.
Right, it's not a hobby.
Yeah, this is not a hobby.
I'm here with Ryan McNeil, and he is an ex-NFL superstar, the U of Miami. I'm with Bob Proctor, and he has so many, not only an entrepreneur, speaker, author, but he's an inspiration to me personally. And you've talked about people that have changed your life, and there's those 5 or 6 people that you were talking about. Not to embarrass you, but you are one of those people that changed my life and gave it a different direction. Once again, learned so much more than I gave. Years of education I got today with some of the great minds, great athletes, and the day's only halfway over. Spoke to all the 50 different countries here about how to brand JA, and talked about the 3 critical components of being comfortable asking for money, asking for relationship capital, and asking for situational knowledge. 3 simple things on how to market Junior Achievement, and gave them a vision that Junior Achievement has 100 million alumni, that we can change the world by inspiring and empowering them to empower others, 100 million of them. You have to do your due diligence about your brand, right? I would definitely use the reason, impact, and capability analysis. Ask yourself an open-ended question, and then follow it up with all these closed-ended questions as a practice to really figure out the logical reasons that someone's going to identify or align with your vision, right? Your brand. Human nature never changes. So when I build a brand, I start with human nature based on that emotion. Human nature has fear, anxiety, shortages, voids, obstacles that need to be right, that need to be offended, that need to be separate, that need to be superior, that need to be inferior. I start there.
Thank you.
Radical humility is important to me, and I love this event. I got blessed by going to Helsinki for the European conference there, and it was just humbling. The people that you meet from all over the world, it creates oneness, but also humility that, you can go through your life and get praised and awards and succeed and fail, but the humility of collective belief is really my Junior Achievement story. And I have a very simple philosophy that I want to leave you with, and that's how to take your possibilities, make them probabilities, and then create a reality from that. It's very, very simple. The minute we think about what we want, Something as small as a new house or as large, excuse me, as saving the earth. The minute that we think about it, it becomes a possibility. If you can become inspired, and even better, inspire others to inspire others, mathematically, you've taken advantage of the universe. You've created that possibility now into a probability. The minute you live in inspiration, the minute you live with enthusiasm, the minute you believe that possibility, it becomes a probability. That's a huge mathematical advantage that you've taken over all the other people we share this earth with. You've now created every possibility in your mind into a probability simply by living in spirit with inspiration and enthusiasm. Thank you. It's been a fabulous half a day. Now we're off to the airport to go to Atlanta to meet Warren. We have a New Age Electronics show with Top Golf, dinner with a bunch of different celebrities, athletes, and entertainers at SDK, and hopefully to bed. Just learn to enjoy it, detach from the outcome, go past it, and it's a blessing to be here, so thank you.